was 1940. Adolf Hitler invaded France. It was a year before the attack on Pearl Harbor. And a comedy team made up of 3 guys, Moe, Larry, and Curly.
Oh, a connoisseur, eh?
Oh! As Minister of Propaganda, I
don't want to hear from you.
Used slapstick humor to poke fun at the German dictator.
Those are my orders. Hail, hail, hailstone!
Wahoo!
They were masters at their art.
Dan Schroeder is a guide at the Wright Museum of World War II in Wolfboro. He's also a fanatical fan of the Three Stooges.
My name is Dan Schroeder, and I'm a Stoogeaholic.
The short feature film, You Nasty Spy, was filmed before the U.S. was drawn into the war. The Three Stooges were among the first in Hollywood to openly satirize Hitler and the Third Reich. Moe Howard's clownish portrayal of Hitler was hard to miss, despite this disclaimer at the start of the short film.
Put them in a concentrated camp.
Go on. Go on then. Go on.
On second thought, throw them to the lions.
But we have no lions. How about the tigers or the cubs?
Or the giants?
Why have we no lions?
Because there's no bones in ice cream.
Well, how can I throw anyone to the lions when we have no lions?
There was like an unwritten rule at the time. You don't make fun of sitting heads of state. Remember that Hitler was on the cover of Time magazine, you know, when he rebuilt Germany.
It was this short comedy that prompted Dan to develop a lecture series about the Stooges at the Wright Museum.
We have an incredible lecture series, and I really wanted to do a lecture, but I couldn't come up with one. One day I sat down, turned on the TV, and there was the short, You Nazi Spy. And I went, wow, there's my lecture. Went online, started doing research, and found out, like everybody in Hollywood at the time, they did their part for the war effort. So they did their first short, You Nazi Spy, and poked fun of Hitler all the way. Moe was a Hitler character. Curly was a Marshall Goring character, and Larry was Joseph Goebbels, the propaganda minister.
Get him! Get him! Moe! Curly!
When they did that, it was before America entered the war, and the Russians were still allies of the Germans. The Stooges did their part by selling bonds, entertaining the troops, and they were the first ones on film, before Charlie Chaplin and The Little Dictator, to make and poke fun at Adolf Hitler.
There is a rumor that Hitler was not a fan of being mocked by the 3 knuckleheads.
Cut the card. Field Marshal, come over right away.
I'll come over when I'm ready. He's shaving. I'll be right over.
I had read that Hitler put the Stooges, along with Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin, on a death list. Since then, it's come out that it might be urban legend.
What happened in the air?
We bombed 56 hospitals, 85 schools, 42 kindergartens, 4 cemeteries, and other vital military objects with our Stunker bombers.
What a blitzkrieg. What a...
You gotta remember that the 3 of them, Moe, Larry, and Curly, were all Jewish, and they were hearing the horrors coming out of Europe, what the Nazis were doing. So this was their way to get back and do something against what was happening.
The world belongs to me.
From books to figurines, even hot sauce, Dan has collected a lot of memorabilia over the years. He's fascinated by what he calls their comic genius.
Curly at his best. The guy was the greatest physical comedian of all time.
The National World War II Museum invited Dan to present his Three Stooges lecture at the museum in New Orleans. The lecture is titled The Three Stooges and the Axis. Dan has presented the lecture series many times at the Wright Museum. Each time, the event is standing room only.
Now it brings a whole different group of Three Stooges fans into the museum.
Where is everybody?
I'll find out.
Look! A disguised raider. We got gotta use the old beam. I couldn't look another bean in the face.
Shut up. We gotta get into nicer uniform somehow. If we're discovered, we're lost.
You're crazy. If we're discovered, we're found.
Why?
Dan's goal is to use the fun and humor of these kooky former vaudeville performers to introduce a new group of people to the Wright Museum and how it honors the greatest generation.
They come in and say, I can't believe what it's like inside. You know, we get people from all over the country and the world coming in. My grandfather was in World War I. My father was in World War II. I was in the 70s and 80s, and my son served in Afghanistan. This has always been a passion for me, World War II. It's an incredible museum, and I hope everybody comes to see it and come to my Three Stooges talks.